Edward's silly. Lucas back up here on the left lane looking to work off of his strike in the first. Looks to be throwing... I cannot tell what he's throwing from here. Really good shot there.
Whatever it is, it's knocking over 10 pins pretty regularly.
It definitely looks like it's not too sharp, whatever it is. That is a forged fire from EJ. And a great shot there. I wonder if the left lane maybe a little more for EJ, or he maybe have just missed a move off of practice on that lane. Potentially just an errant shot. You never know. EJ doesn't throw too many errant shots, so here's Crummel. That looks in. Very in. 3-6-10. Potentially 3-6. I can't tell if the 10's there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll get through it. It'll be good. Here's Hoope. A little off to the right there, but 6-pin doesn't do its job.
Nope, looks like it laid a little flat, and 10 pin's got to be standing. We do have the sidewall in the way of us right here on this pair.
I just judged by body language.
Yeah.
Unless he's very disappointed in that strike, which I doubt he would have been. So here's Hoope on the spare. Has to ignore the deadwood. Good mental focus here. Yep, easy as that. EJ Tackett back up on the left lane. 6-1 strike here. Looking for a double. Splits the 8-9. Possibly a good adjustment or just a better shot. I'm going to guess it was a better adjustment.
He looked a little more comfortable when it came off his hand.
Yeah, he was very confident about that off the hand. Here's Lucas, who's been great through 2 frames. Obviously 8 more to go. He's looking on the 3-bagger to start the game, and he is going to hesitate. You know, goes to the folks at home, if you don't like the shot, you do not have to throw it. Always keep that in mind. Here's Hoope. Back on the strike train. Nope. Light. 7 count for Hoope. So Hoope, I believe, is strike spare. Pretty confident he will make this. Here's Lucas for the reset. Decent. No.
Maybe grab that at the bottom
10.
a little bit.
Definitely hit up on. Ooh. Gets the spare. Close enough, though. He knew he had it once all of the pins fell. And this is a very tricky spare as well, especially on a pattern like this where your angles can get, like, the steeper your angles get, the weirder it gets. So you could be looking at a chop or a light miss. Both ways, very capable here. See what he does. And the light miss there, yep. And see, if you open it too much, it wiggles to the right. It won't get that back pin out. And obviously you try to get the back pin out, and you do, but you only get those 2.
Yeah.
So kind of a catch-22, that spare. Some patterns is much easier than others. This pattern is very tricky for that spare. Nick Crummel, back up. Didn't have the best of shots the last time on that left lane. Let's see if he does not like that one, though. But, gets the 9 out late. Avoids the second crush 9 potentially on that lane for him.
He did shoot 300 earlier today in qualifying to leapfrog him into the top 10.
Game 2, 192, 300 his first 2 games. And here's Lucas. And light, potentially an overmove off the right-hand lane. Maybe he wasn't confident that it was him or not on the right lane. Potentially just a poor shot, who knows. EJ Tackett on this right lane. Ooh, gets the 9 out late. I'll tell you, him and Crummel creating some angle on that right lane.
2 shots in a row where the 9s got out a little late. I wonder if that one's starting to... That one's a little sparky for him.
Well, with Lucas being the lowest rev rate on this pair, I'd imagine they're going to start seeing the transition. They've already started to see it, but they're going to see a bigger transition here in the next few frames. I think whoever reads this transition the best, this first transition, 4, 5, 6 frames, those are going to be the 2 that win the match, for sure. No one's really gotten off to a mega hot lead. I think it's just going to come down to these transition frames. And Hoope, great shot. Yeah, with with how much rev rate there is, transition is going to be a big factor in the middle of these games, in each, I think, in each match.
Yeah, because there's rev rate all the way through the top 10, and you're going to see some guys throwing urethane, some guys throwing resin, and certain pairs obviously play different in every bowling center.
Yeah, field migration is a large part of what dictates how these patterns play per day, per pair, per lane. So, and here's Lucas. See what adjustment he makes back over here, if any. Good shot there. That probably was a move left. That lane, as you saw, was creeping high for everybody. Good spare. This is pretty close. EJ with the biggest lead right now with this split three-bagger. So he can extend his small lead, make it a little bigger here by continuing his string here on the left lane. This is the tighter of the two lanes so far, we think. EJ 10 back. Very good shot.
He does that a lot.
Yeah. He is good, as people have figured out by now. And if you haven't, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Here's Nick Crum.
They're watching a different show.
They're watching volleyball. I don't know. And here is Crummel. Ooh, a move over there. Gets the 10 out late. Light dice. Here is Hoope. Good shot for Hoope, but that seems like a 10-pin, body language-wise.
Yes.
And it is. And Hoope's had some adjustments in his game over the last couple of years as well. He's delayed his timing significantly, as I see from the side here. He's throwing it really well, though. And EJ Tackett, another great shot. He has 79 on the board if he sheets, and he's looking at that sheet for sure. Hoope picks up spare easily. Probably a little frustrated he couldn't double up on his two good shots there. Very much deserved a double. Lucas back here on the left lane. Last time maybe an overmove off the right lane. He went high. The right lane now is a strike. Let's see if he stays where he went light, or maybe he moves a little back to the right here on lane 3. And probably moved a little back right and overhooked. Dead through the face. That is a split. So that will more than likely be an open frame, barring statistical improbability. Hoope, great shot. He seems to have the right lane nailed down. This left lane giving him a little carry trouble. If Hoope can figure out the carry, Hoope has a very good shot in taking that second spot. Let's see if Lucas can bounce something out of the back here. Slide something over the right way, maybe. Nope. Just getting count. He'll be looking to make a better adjustment on that lane over. Light than high. But he is in danger. Lucas, very much in danger of being the low man here. Crummel, I believe, a spot. Crummel and Hoope, the two fighting. Ooh, that's it's not good. He wanted to capitalize on that strike on the right lane, double up, could not. That's going to give Hoope an opportunity to snag the lead here, snag the advantage.
Got a couple questions here on the Facebook thread here.
Oh.
Who made the step ladder, and I'll read through those real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And also ask who was in the booth with me. It's Zeke Bate from right here in Columbus, Ohio.
I'm Zeke. I bowl.
He is a bowler.
I am. Lucas, great shot there.
Zeke was part of the PBA League this year with
the Brew City Ballers.
Brew City Ballers.
Brew City Ballers.
That was actually very cool. You probably had a cool experience with that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do it again.
So the step ladder. Obviously, this game right now we have Nick Crummel, Mitch Hoope, EJ Tackett, and Lucas Honstein. The four of these guys are bowling. Two of them will advance to the next game and bowl against Kyle Troop and Bryce Oliver. And Then the top 4 from there, A.J. Rice is in 4th, Mike Eaton Jr. in 3rd, Cameron Crowe is in 2nd, and Andre Gonzalez is our leader. Obviously guaranteeing him a spot in the final matchup. So that's our top 10 bowling right now.
And as he was reading that, EJ leaves a 7-pin on the left lane, bringing his pace back down to Krummel's and Hoope's max. So interesting there, where if EJ paces and Krummel and Hoope max, we could have a big swing.
Well, I would say this
advances in this match.
I'd say this is a pretty big shot for Hoope on the left lane. He's had some carry trouble over there. The right lane seems to be good for him, so this is a pretty big shot for him in the match to give himself a little stronghold.
Ooh! It doesn't have the strength. He relied on the messenger, but still the 10-pin stands a little behind the head pin, and he cannot get the head pin to come all the way the back over to strike, and EJ gets the 9 out late. So Hoope with his 3rd consecutive 10-pin on that lane. Makes it again. So EJ on paper still looking confidently in the lead, looking confidently as he is going to advance. Lucas needing all of these to pretty much have a chance, barring major disaster from 2 of the other bowlers, Hoope and Krummel. Hoope and Krummel the closest to the edge. One will fall, one will not. 3 frames decide it.
Yeah, Lucas came out of that one quick.
Out of this match. Lucas, great bowling this week.
Yeah, he got off to a smoking hot start.
Yeah, confident double to start, and then unfortunately just missed the first transition. Hoope didn't care for it, but strikes. So he still has his good lane.
Appears that he's throwing urethane, and he's playing him a little straighter.
Definitely throwing urethane a little more in front of him. Krummel seems to be throwing a phase 2 from here, but I cannot tell. Could be wrong on that. So here's Krummel. This is to double up for him. This is a huge double. Oh, this is not to double up, sorry. This is spare. No, this is to double up. I lied. There we go. Great shot. That does double up for him, putting him in the lead over Hoope at this current moment. EJ still confidently ahead of them. EJ with 250 max. Lucas, good shot. EJ double here pretty much guarantees him in. And he strikes there. That's pretty much going to guarantee EJ Tackett moving forward, barring like 4 count 0 or something in the 10th, which I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. So statistical probability of that is extremely low. So we will see Hoope here. Still going to be pretty close.
I'm going to ask everybody. We've got about 75 folks watching on Facebook and on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Ooh, wow. Wow. Big wow. Finally gets the 10 out at least, but
right.
You know, didn't want that one to stand. There's Krummel. Krummel taking advantage of it, and that's, I think, going to solidify Krummel moving forward. With the, I think even if he opens, I think he just needs good count, and Krummel will move forward along with EJ. I think both just need good count here.
Yeah.
I don't think EJ needs good count. I think EJ just needs to keep it on lane twice. Yep, there's that.
That's keeping it on the lane.
That is certainly on the lane. Lucas finishing up here. Once again, good weekend to Lucas.
Absolutely. Lucas.
Really? Oh, go ahead.
That's okay. Lucas is a young man from Dayton, Ohio. He's a general manager at one of the polking centers and he's trying to make a little something, definitely making a name for himself in the bowling business, bowling-wise, and he's working hard at the bowling center he's at, too. He makes his way down to Coleraine every now and then. He runs a few tournaments himself, so it's good to be able to see him get out and compete, and you can see the young man has some pretty good game.
Absolutely. The top 10 finish here is nothing to be sad at. This is a very stout field. Not the easiest tournament to go top 10, so Lucas, great performance. And Hoope as well.